Good morning, everybody. Tasha Shin here. Happy Monday. Great to be with you all on a first thing on this Monday. Just pulling up my comments on my phone. There we go. We're live. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
I'm joined by the beautiful Anick Patry.
Anick Patry.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Bonjour, bonjour. Happy Monday, everyone. Hi, Tash.
Hi.
Hey.
So we are here today facilitating the first day of a amazing free 3-day challenge called Awakening the Muse. Now, we've been workshopping over the last wee while. This is going to be a little amuse-bouche of what you can expect to experience from our amazing Creatrix retreats. We are running one next month, and we wanted to facilitate this challenge today just to give you a taste, like a little taste of the amazing work and transformation that we're going to be facilitating. So welcome. I'm super excited to be in conversation today with the beautiful woman in front of me here. We are going to be delving into, awakening the muse, how to be your own source of creative inspiration, which, in business and in life is so, so, so important. And this is something I've definitely been contemplating a lot over the last few weeks, balancing the demands and the intensity and the roller coaster energy of business and, needing to be having a dynamic social media presence and creating new content and new offers and, generally just keeping things fresh in business with the demands of life and, raising a family. I know for me, I have 2 small children and it is like life is intense. Anick had a taste of it. She came and stayed for the last 3 days in my place here. Like the energy is a bit intense with little children who are very loud, and still maintaining your connection to creative inspiration and being the source of eros and pleasure and play and joy and creative artistry. So this is the conversation that we wanted to have today with you, because I know for me personally, for a lot of my clients, it is a juggle and it is a balancing act to be able to do this. And if we're going to be having a beautiful time in life, in business, with our family, with our clients, on our own, with our lovers, this is a conversation that is really important. What say you on this, Anick? What's your thoughts here?
Beautiful. Yeah, beautifully introduced, Tash. Well, I mean, I had so much fun staying with your family, and we create. I mean, what I want to share with this situation is, life is big, and we are busy and running a business and following your calling, your mission, your soul purpose, what you're passionate about, voicing your message in the world is a big deal.
The big
But
game.
it's a big game to play when you choose that game, because you're going to have to completely deconstruct your lovely ego.
Yes.
You're going to
Yes.
have to pull your ego apart.
Oh, yes. That is it in a nutshell.
It's like demolishing the house, taking one brick at a time and rebuilding a new foundation, a new house where you feel home. And that home is being in your heart. That's the only place to live. And from that place, everything you create becomes easier, softer, and more effortless. So I like the analogy of the house. It's
beautiful,
wonderful. And so you want to live in a house where all the elements, all the furniture, the pieces are joy, inspiration, multiple orgasms, fun, support, connections, abundance. So you want to build a home where you feel safe, where you feel loved, and where you feel that you belong in that house. It's the house of your heart, the house of your soul. You want to land there. And when you feel safe in that home, from that place, You can create from your heart in every moment, because that's what we do. You and I, all of you watching, we are the creator.
Yeah, we're always creating.
We're always creating. So we either creating from fear, from ego, which is, that's normal.
Still
That's what
creation.
we've learned that, okay? The programming. So from head, from fear, from limitations. Head, from fear, from limitations. Or from an open heart, which is limitless, abundant, loving, juicy, inspired, and powerful.
So powerful.
Your heart is not a washy-washy thing. It's not a I love you, love me, and it's not a washy-washy game. Your heart is powerful.
Well, it's a portal, right?
I let you go on that portal.
Yeah, it is. I mean, well, that's how I perceive the heart. It is a portal. It's a portal to the divine. It's a portal to our higher self. It's a portal to our truth. And our capacity to muse to swoon our muse, our inner muse, our capacity to inspire ourselves or let life inspire us. It all happens here. And I will just kind of riff a little bit on that word inspire and inspiration. I love etymology and the meaning behind words. And when you think about the word inspiration, it is to breathe into, we inspire, we take a breath. To inspire someone on a physiological perspective is to help them to breathe. And obviously we have the heart, we have the lungs, it all takes place right here. So the more we can inspire ourselves, like allow inspiration to flow by being inspired by life, by breathing life in, by breathing the experiences of life in, no matter if they are strong experiences and potentially like, okay, I'm using all of my tools here to navigate this experience, or if it is joyful and uplifting and yes, multiple orgasms and all of that. It all takes place here. And so I think there's a lot to be said for the portal that is, in Chinese medicine, we call it the upper burner, the upper danti, the upper tien. So what say you on this front, Anick? What's inspiring you here?
Yeah, well, I mean, I love living life from inspiration, from my heart. And it's been a journey because, I mean, as a child, I haven't learned, and, all of us, I mean, 99.999% of humanity, it's not the place where we've learned to live. We've conditioned and programmed, but living from inspiration, from this breath of life, from this portal of energy, which is your heart, opening up the heart, feeling safe and secure, that it's okay to be yourself, to open your heart, letting the inspiration in, as opposed to operating from a good girl, a people pleaser, obligation.
Perfection. Yeah.
Perfection and obligation, I have to and I should. So if you can delete that from your languaging, from your speaking, I have to, I should, but three things to delete from your energy, from your language, because your communication creates. That's a piece. Your inspiration, and then up
communication.
You're talking into, that's the first action you take. You have an idea, you feel inspired, up, you're communicating, you put your message out on social media, you talk on a video, or you write. Like Tash is an exquisite, professional, amazing writer. She's the muse of writing from the heart, from inspiration. So that's what you do. You have an idea, up, open the heart, then you verbalize, you communicate, you share it. So delete the should, I should have done, I should be doing, I have to, which is coming from
obligation.
The energy of that. I mean, just the energy of that, I have to, I should. That's cutting you from your inspiration. That's cutting you off from your heart.
It clogs your creativity. completely. Your creative inspiration, it clogs it right up. And I'll just say on this front, in business, it's so common, right? I have to post on social media consistently. I have to be putting out new offers so that people know that I'm always doing new things, and so that I'm inspiring my clients. Like, think about the have tos and the shoulds that we take on in business. You know, I've worked with thousands of different mentors. You have to do this, you have to do that. You know, for me personally, this is why I love so much like looking at the uniqueness that makes up a human, because we are all unique. We all have a unique blueprint. We are all wired uniquely, wired to be creative uniquely, wired to make decisions uniquely. And so anytime there's that wording of should or have to, it's going completely against what is unique to you, right? Your unique blueprint, and it's also just what feels fucking good to you.
Yes.
Does it feel good in your body to be, you know, writing social media posts every single day that you don't really care about, just so you can be seen and to be consistent? And I know, Anick, you talk a lot about the body and pleasure and feeling good and allowing pleasure and eros to lead in life.
Yeah. I love that. I love what you shared, Shanna. It's very powerful. So this is where our conversation is going, is like, I work with 3 questions, because questions open the portal to possibilities and newness and ideas, and, you know, as opposed to going in our mind and constantly controlling, you know? So yeah, feeling good, feeling inspired, feeling good in the body. So to get there, I've got 3. I work with my clients. I've got epic clients. I'm so blessed. I work with these amazing human beings. Like, I love them to bits. And we play. We go in the big playground. We play. We create. So 50% of the work we do is we create, and 50% of the work we do is like, okay, we're looking at the ego. We're looking where the heart is blocked. Where's the heart shut down? Where we got into our constipated limitations, and we stopped the flow of, you know, that the muse, the portal of the heart opening up. So to create and play. So I've got 3 questions that I love to work with. So let's do an exercise together, if you're willing. So if you have a little journal, can you see my journal? My journal and a pen. You're welcome to grab that, or grab just a piece of paper and a pen. Or if you used to type up on your iPad, on your laptop, go for it. All good in the hood. And so I'm gonna offer you an exercise that I do at least 3 times a day, if not more. And that's it's gold. Like, it will help you to shift the energy when you're stuck in your mind and your ego, and you, as Tash said, you know, you feel that you have to be consistent, and you know, as I shared, like the have to and the should do, and all these things, and but finding reasons to not move forward. So these questions will move you forward and will take you back to your muse, your creator, your heart. Okay? So question number 1. What am I feeling right here, right now? What am I feeling? Am I feeling excited? Am I feeling lethargic? Am I feeling disconnected? Am I feeling overwhelmed? Am I feeling overjoyed? Am I feeling present? What am I feeling? You know? What am I feeling? We're not our feelings, but our feelings are a really good barometer. Like, it's a good way to gauge. It's like a good compass to find out what's going on. Number 1, what am I feeling? Number 2, what am I needing? I might just be needing a sip of water, or maybe to do a little meditation for 3 minutes. Sit down, put a nice meditation on, take a few breaths, pause, come back to self, to soul, to source. What am I needing? Maybe I need some nourishing food, some vitamins. Maybe I need to talk to a really good friend and really connect from the heart. And there's something that's been there annoying me and I need to process it. Maybe I need to talk to my mentor. Maybe I just need to go for a walk on the beach and take a half an hour just for myself. And I walk, move my body, get in breathing, moving my body, exercising. Being in touch with what's going on. So what am I feeling, number one? What am I needing? I need a hug. Yeah, go on, Tash.
I just want to, because we're talking about like not doing things from a space of obligation, and I just want to kind of presence. This is a different energy of need, isn't it? It's
Yes.
not, I need to do this because I'm obligated to. It's like, what does my heart need? Right.
That's right. What do I need as a human being to function in my optimal, to be able to operate in my optimal? I mean, if you're deprived of sleep, if you eat some McDonald's, some craps, I mean, it's common sense, but we still do it, I mean, I'm guilty of that. I indulge in a bag of, don't open a vinegar bag of chips. I mean, I'll dive in, you know what I mean? We all love chocolates. It's really self-care 101.
Yeah.
Care 101. But it's super important to be able to create powerful, incredible, Tasha and I have a retreat coming up, Unleash Your Sacred Creatrix. It's a powerful retreat and we're creating amazing things. And you want to create amazing things and hold space for people. You got to be really connected to source, to self, to the soul. Self-honoring that human body of yours, that human mind of yours, that human take care of the little one and take you to higher realms in your soul. So question number one, what am I feeling? Question number two, what am I needing? Question number three, what does my heart desire instead of that? What does my heart desire to create here and now? What does my heart want? Your heart will tell you.
Powerful.
Well, you know what? I want to talk about my next project. I want to be at service. You know what's going on in my heart now? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to launch my next mentoring program. What my heart wants? My heart wants to be fulfilled, be at service, be creative, express my inspiration, my creativity, share it.
Powerful. I love it for its simplicity.
It's super simple. What comes from the heart?
Yeah, it's not complicated. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what you got from your ceremony. You went into ceremony doing something.
I did a powerful weekend of plant medicine journeying, and that was one of the biggest takeaways. Was like, you got to strip away the unnecessaries. It's clogging your energy. It's weighing you down. It's making you tired. It's constipating your creativity. All of these unnecessary things that you think you need to do, but you don't. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. There is such beauty in simplicity.
Simple.
Yeah.
The heart is simple.
The
ego is complicated.
Ego is complicated.
Very complicated.
Beautiful.
So beautiful friends watching this on replay, #replay, and let us know how you go with these three questions. Have a play.
I'll put them in the comments so that people can feel. Can
have a play. Yeah, thanks. Great idea, Tash.
Yeah.
Have a play. Coming back to this most powerful, I mean, Greg Baden talk about it, Bruce Lipton talk about it.
Yeah.
From the heart.
Yeah.
It's nothing new, but it's something that we keep forgetting, creating from the heart space.
Not from obligation, not from need. And even like there's the nuances between, needing to motivate ourselves to, whether it's, you know, take on a new routine or to be more consistent, versus inspiring. Motivation versus inspiration. You know, inspiration, you don't need to regenerate.
No.
When you're really in your heart, when you're allowing life to move through you, when you are open to what is inspiring you and like being in the world, being present with your children, being present with yourself, being in nature, coming back to the pleasures of the body, allowing eros to drive you, softening and sitting back.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Sitting back.
Sitting back and
I love
having
that.
things fall off the wall.
That's great.
My thing came off. My backdrop came off.
I know, right?
Here we go.
That's all good. Letting go, letting
Letting
go,
go.
letting
Letting
go
the
of control.
non-necessaries go.
Oh, this is great.
Lovely.
Yeah, letting go.
Letting it go. Yeah. So we're talking about creative genius over the next 3 days,
That's right.
you know, and how to really be the muse and awaken your own muse to unleash your own creative genius. And I personally, my philosophy is that we are all always channeling spirit all the time, at any time.
That's right.
We are always in our genius when we're in the heart, and we are able to listen and to slow things down and to be present with ourselves, to be present with the feedback that we're getting from life.
Yeah.
And creative inspiration, creative genius often comes in the gaps in between, you know, the spaces in between. That's what I find. And if I'm not prioritizing taking myself to yoga on a regular basis so I can slow my mind down and be in my body, submerging myself in water, going to the beach, you know, any of the other things that I do, making love with my beautiful beloved. Like if I'm not prioritizing these things that are really essential for me to get out of my head and back into my body so that I can listen to the spaces in between.
Yeah.
And feel through the heart, that's where my creative genius comes. That's where my new program offerings, my new book titles, my new beautiful things that I'm workshopping in my life, it comes from there.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
It doesn't come when we're forging ahead like from here.
No, and not from pushing either, you know, it's not a pushy energy, it's not a forceful, it's not a heady energy.
Absolutely.
An energy from the heart. And Tasha, you know, that works for me. Water works for you, making love works for you, yoga works for you. I'm a fan of all these things. I mean, I'm like tick, 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 tick. And then inspiration has space. You got to give it space. If it's cluttered of heady and anxiety and ego stuff, it's cluttered and jammed and controlled. There's no space for it to breathe. Inspiration needs to breathe. Your muse wants to dance with you, you know, she wants to, your creatrix, your creator loves to play, to dance, to inspiration is an energy you want to dance with, you want to play with.
I'm always drawn back to the whirling dervishes, you know.
Turkey,
I hunted them down everywhere I went. I would find the whirling dervishes and I would just sit enthralled in their dance,
right,
in the piece on their face and how they would just whirl in the music. And I'm talking about it, getting goosebumps over my whole body. But this is creative inspiration. This is creative genius. It comes in movement. It comes with space, right? It comes when we surrender the mind. And one of the very simple practices I give to my authors in the book projects at the beginning of the project, when we're all getting ready to write our chapters, like if it's not flowing, you need to just do a massive brain dump. Get a big piece of butcher's paper and get everything in your head, all the to-do lists, all the things you've been, you know, ticking. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to call that person. All out. Write it down onto paper. Extract it from your mind. Write it with a pen. Write it down. Because we need to create that mental space for creative genius to flow through. And sometimes, like we said before, it is the simplicity of these things. You know, we think, oh, it has to be more lavish. It has to be more complicated. It has to be whatever the story is, but there's beauty in the simplicity.
Total pure beauty. That's beautiful. I love it. Love it. Simplicity is the way. The heart is the way. And that's how we open up to be creative in our businesses and in our lives. That's where the genius ideas and, you know, because we want to be operating from our zone of genius, where we're in our own personal orgasmic
Easeful.
that's it, easeful juiciness. It's like when we're a kid,
You
you
don't
know,
have to try.
like kids, you've got to, I mean, yeah, you observe them. I mean, her little Harry is going to be 3 next week, nonstop. Like is, but he lives in his own world and he creates all the time. You can watch the kids. I mean, you just observe them. So he makes this Play-Doh and these balls, and then it becomes a pizza shop. Like he created the family with balls. And I said, "Oh, where's Auntie Anick? I was going to make a ball, create Auntie Anick in the." So he created his own world, and then he moves into making pizza with the Play-Doh. You know, really fun. But there's no limitations. It's like, yeah, like the next thing and the next thing, following the inspiration. It's the same for us having a business. A business is not there to be painful and hard. It's not why you're doing it. You know, the reason you're doing it is because you love what you do and because you want to just be yourself.
Get paid to be you.
It's, you know, be paid to be yourself. Be you and share your voice and share the beautiful creative things that you're offering, whether it's painting, whether it's writing, whether it's, you know, I do a lot of voice work. I mean, singing is my jam. I love to dance, but singing is my medicine. I share voice activation, I share voice tapping, I share voice healing, I share sound and voice bath. I love that.
That's what gets you going.
I love it too. I mean, I just could do it night and days. I love it. It's one of my, you know, zone of genius, and I'm an epic mentor as well. I'm a badass mentor that bring that together, and this is my zone of genius. Mentoring, creativity, and voice is where I find my ecstatic bliss and pleasure. Where do you find yours, beautiful friend?
I love that question. Where do you find your ecstatic bliss and pleasure? Yeah, not in what you feel you should do or what you have to do, but like what if you could do, if you didn't need to be paid, if you didn't need money, what would you be doing? How would you be spending your time? Right? That's another question that I like to ask my clients, because we can find like the pressure of needing to earn and needing to make money and all of that. It can also be like one of the biggest things in business that can come in and block our creative flow, you know, because it's like coming once again from the need, from the energy of need. And so when we, as like a thought experiment, if you reduce that pressure and kind of play in the possibility again, what would you love? If you could do anything in the world, what would you do? And then are you doing that now? Is that actually what you're doing in your business? Because if you're forging ahead doing something you think you should do or something you think is going to make you lots of money so you can do the thing that you really want to do, what's the fucking point, right? What's the point? Why? And so our mission, coming back to our why do we do what we do, is so important in business, in life, in family, raising children, in co-creation with your partners. Like, why are we doing this together? I found that's always the thing, the question that tethers me back into my power when my energy gets a bit flighty, or when I start questioning, or when I start going into that. It's like, what is my mission? Why do I do what I do? And then am I really living from that space? It's going to bring you back into the heart so quickly so that you can listen to the spaces in between and allow the inspiration to really flow, the creative genius to really flow. And there's one more thing that I want to add to this before we wrap up. And Anick, if you have anything else you want to say. What I've noticed working with so many beautiful entrepreneurs, hundreds of entrepreneurs over the last 6 years in the online space. What I've noticed is that often when we get into the nitty-gritty of this question, like, what is your mission here? Why are you doing what you're doing in your business? If it's really your soul's work, and we say that it is, people are often afraid of the bigness of what they are being asked to do. They're often afraid of stepping into the bigness of their soul's mission. It's like, can I really do that? Can I really say yes to that? Can I really embody that? Can I really be a stand for that? Can I really voice that to the world?
Sure.
And that is one of the biggest things that we need to, well, that I desire to kind of find the alchemy there, you know, because in your heart, of course you can. Of course you can. This is why it's your mission, right? And the grandiosity of it, sometimes it can be scary, it can be overwhelming, but it's like, imagine if we all lived into that possibility. Imagine if we all lived into the bigness of our soul's mission and created from there. Like, wow.
Yeah, that heaven on earth, right
Heaven
there.
on earth.
Heaven on earth, baby.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow, 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 heaven on earth. So yeah, well, it's been so much fun to play with you, beautiful humans, and we're super excited. Thanks for that last beautiful share, Tash. And yeah, we have plenty of content to share with you. So
Yes.
please hashtag replay.
Yes, and please pop in your, oh, sorry, Anick, you're probably about to say this. Go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you go.
Any gold, anything,
Yes.
any nuggets that you've
What are you
received
taking
today?
away?
Yeah, what are you taking away? Please
Lock it in.
share. We'd
Embody
love
it.
to know what really resonated with your heart. Let us know what resonated with your beautiful own sacred heart. And yeah, comment below, hashtag replay, what you received from today, what resonated with you, what you want more of. And
Tomorrow?
and tomorrow we are back together at 9 a.m. Are you still on 9 a.m. tomorrow?
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. So Tasha's busy bee with her family. So we're back at 9 a.m. tomorrow live. Come and and a big piece, beautiful humans. If you engage with us, you comment, the people who comment the most or engage the most with us could win. You could win. We're doing 3 days, the Muse Awakening, today, tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 and back at 10 a.m. Sorry for the little micmac paddywhack, but we're back Wednesday at 10 a.m. Tomorrow will be on my page. I'll put the link down below this video.
Yeah. Feel free to add Anick.
Yeah, add me up. And Wednesday probably on Tash's page again. Yep. So it's sorry of the little confusion here, but follow us. You'll be notified. I've created an event for this challenge, but you can win if you engage. The person who engaged the most will win a session, a soul business transmission at $444, which is amazing.
Amazing value.
Yeah, you're gonna win that session with me, Unique Anick, and so the person who engaged the most.
Yay! Get commenting. Tell us the biggest takeaways. What are you leaving with? What are you creating? What's the bigness of your soul mission? Lots to respond to there.
That's right. You know, or any questions about where you stuck in your creativity, or any goals that you have, any valuable piece that you want to had from your heart, you're very welcome to. So it's been an honor and a pleasure as always. Tash, thank you for your wisdom, for your joy, for your empowering sharing. And
likewise, beautiful.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome.
And let us know about this exercise. Super good.
Yes, questions. Alrighty, my love. See you tomorrow.
9 a.m. AEDT.
Ciao, ciao. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego, amigos.